On April 28th, 2012, the world froze for a moment. We didn't know it at the time, but one moment, 10 years ago, would change the fate of the world forever. For some kids around the world, this is like watching Superman be defeated. In the first round of the 2012 NBA playoffs, this moment would change the landscape of the NBA and the entire world. The number one seeded Chicago Bulls were owner of the best record in the league for the second straight year. They were led by reigning MVP, Derrick Rose. For some odd reason, with the Bulls up 12 points and under 2 minutes left, Derrick Rose was still in the game. And with one jump cut, the future of the Chicago Bulls and the face of the NBA was never the same. Bulls head coach Tom Thibodeau had an old school philosophy, and his guys played more minutes than any other team in the NBA. In Derrick's first 4 years in the NBA, he never averaged under 35 minutes per game. Way too many minutes for a player of his aggressive style. Rose's no-fear mentality and uber athleticism is the main reason many NBA fans fell in love with him in the first place. That same leave-it-all-on-the-court mentality that helped Derrick rise to the top is the same reason he eventually fell. The basketball world has never seen a meteoric rise quite like Derrick's. With only a 1.8% chance of winning the lottery, the Chicago Bulls somehow ended up with the number one overall pick. And with that luck, the Bulls were able to draft hometown kid Derrick Rose. The Derrick Rose hype train immediately took over Chicago, but it wasn't long before he took over the entire NBA. Rose immediately claimed Rookie of the Year, averaging 17 and 6 and returning the Chicago Bulls to the playoffs. In his first playoff game, Rose dropped 36 points, tying Kareem for the most ever in a debut. In his first playoff series, Rose and the Bulls pushed the defending champion Boston Celtics to 7 games. In year 2, Derrick was a first-time All-Star. He averaged 27 in the playoffs, but was eliminated by a prime LeBron. In only his third year, Rose became the youngest MVP in league history. He averaged 25 and 8 and carried a mediocre team to the best record in the league. Sadly, this was his peak, but we never got to witness his prime.